But when we are talking of a production economy, they are capital intensive. You want to manufacture, you want to do all those things. The private sector perceives it, even the banking institutions, as a risk area. And the only way you can alleviate that risk issue is for the government to intervene, maybe temporarily. For example, most foreign investors will ask for sovereign guarantee. And I don't think the government has been able to do that, whether in the IPP or refinery and things like that. That would be a good government intervention. So there's nothing wrong in government intervening for the takeoff of a development project.
You know, consumers out there like to get these prepaid meters. Yeah. And many will also think that it will be a good thing for discos because they can get their revenue. Perhaps they could also curb this energy theft, as it were. But there are some discos, perhaps off the cuff, who are not exactly happy with this situation. Should that be the case? I
don't know why they are not happy. You know, by and large, in a trading economy, which we are trying to move away from, most participants want to control every aspect of the trade so as to maximize, profit. In a production economy, it's give and take. There are people manufacturing, and that's why we are encouraging small and medium-scale enterprises to support a viable industry. And I think that is what is happening, and that's why the Ministry of Power should come out, because there's no policy on metering right now. And there are many areas like smart metering, which should be the ultimate, that we should be looking at and say that, look, the technology we have for prepaid meter, which Nigerians have demonstrated capability to do from beginning to the end. Yes, they might import some few things. It's just like the no-sun vehicles. Nobody does everything. That it should be domicile. That is, it doesn't matter. We don't want anybody to bring it into the country. If you want to participate, then go and establish one.
Prof, tell us about this, because some of them argue that if they were to allow more manufacturers coming, they think that will affect the return on investments for the discos. Is there any correlation to this?
How can that be? We are trying to say that make a product more available so that everybody can use it. They should concentrate on using the product. The vending and all those things, they are within their control according to the regulator. They have not said you cannot charge, you cannot have a recharge card. It depends on the technology, because there are specifications for technology of the prepaid meter. It's a pity at the level of our development, we are far from the thing. And the discos are handicapped because they don't have enough money to do the amount of investment, like trying to identify all their assets, facility with GPS, and hook up everything that you can monitor your consumer on the monitor. That's smart metering. And you can disconnect them. That's a lot of money that they are being shielded from by saying, don't go and import prepaid meter or try to venture into producing one. It becomes diversionary. But if they think they can do that, the law, the regulation has not precluded them from setting up an SPV in Nigeria. Not that you will bring in a fake prepaid meter. And that's why I had the privilege of being part of the metering panel in the whole country. And it was an elaborate technical activity to specify what is good for Nigeria.
If we have a situation where superior technology is being deployed to meet up that gap for metering, and we have our local manufacturers, what guarantee is there that what is coming in will not take over what we have as local manufacturers in the space?
You're underestimating engineering and the engineers. The people who are involved with this, they are also aware of the new developments. And that is the essence of the agreement, the meter service agreement. It is the responsibility of the discos to say, we want to move into the level of smart metering. So this is the category in terms of specification of the prepaid meter we want. So those things are negotiable. It will stimulate research, even if they haven't done it. A lot of, we are not having a lot of activities for
But
growth.
we do have smart meter manufacturers in this country.
Yes.
I've seen quite a number of them.
Yes.
But could you also, you were speaking about being on that panel to talk about the specification of what we want in this country.
Yeah.
Where are we in the scheme of things at that?
Well, where we are is what was made public by the meter asset regulation, meter asset provider regulation. I mean, we did this work just before the privatization. And that was even at an enormous pressure to the regulator that, look, except you have it, will be a dumping ground.